So today's developments at the Perkins Labs. So there you can see the CAN interceptor, if you could call it that. That's the man in the middle device, and that was the prototype one I was working on using the 18F2680 PICs and basically two OBD2 CNCs hacked together using the SPI Bus at 8 meg. And that was working fine, as you saw. There were no drop packets, etc. when I was testing that with this test board. And we had the LCD serial video output, etc. The master and the master OBD and the slave OBD, and it was passing the data back and forth. So that's no problem. But now that is redundant, apart from testing purposes, because I need something for in the car in the HCH2 for testing. So I've now built this. So this is basically a minimal setup. It's the two, these are actually the 26K80 PICs, so these are the 64 meg PICs, they're running at 64 meg here, so this doubles the SPI bus speed to 16 meg as well, so it gives us more overhead for more packets, etc, etc. So that's running now, and I don't know whether you can see, but the green lights are flashing. You may not be able to see that because they're flashing very quickly. This hasn't got the 5-way button or the screen or anything. It's basically just the man in the middle device, which I'm going to put on the HCH2 to do some testing. So it's a much smaller and more convenient thing to use in the car, and it's just got a couple of dumb buttons on it that don't do anything at the moment. So once I've finally identified what packets I'm interested in, I can then start messing around and incrementing data in packets or decrementing or whatever to try and make some effects on the car itself. So the next stage of the test is to try this in the HCH2. I'm not sure whether I'll get a chance to do that till early next week, and see if the car will operate with it in position, basically just passing all the stuff backwards and forwards unmolested. If it does work okay like that, then it's down to the packet analysis. I did post a spreadsheet earlier. I'm hoping somebody can just have a look at that and sort that out for me, because I'm useless at Excel. I'll need to put some time into that, and I'll start looking at some packets and see what I can come up with. So that's the man in the middle device for the actual car, and obviously if we were to get that manufactured, or if we do discover the IMA packets or whatever, then that obviously would be miniaturized right down, and using surface mount chips would be about a quarter of that size at the most. So that's pretty cool, and that's where we are at the moment.